Hello, welcome to another updates on Hero City. Now, you may notice that the textures of the blocks have been changed due to the updates. But anyways, let's see some news updates on the videos. Now, if you look at the last update video on Hero City, you know that some of the buildings are new that I just nearly built. You want to see that? This is the new spot. If you look at that last update video, that I nearly filled up this spot. And a lot of blocks of the textures have officially changed due to the updates. And also, another block that I just built. And this site, it was still not unclear yet, and you see some news buildings that I just nearly made. I tried to avoid making them tall because it's not a skyscraper yet, because the city doesn't have any skyscrapers yet. And here we have the big boxes building, the similar to the ones back in Los Angeles and San Diego, California. Now you may know about this building has a whole rectangular with a hole because it was the first apartment complex. It's similar to ones in LA and San Diego, if you probably look at Google Maps. Now these are another newest blocks that you may probably know. It's because I filled up the spot. I tried to avoid reaching the skyscrapers. And these sites were supposed to look like homes. Now you may notice the difference that these homes has a little tiny in the middle. That was based off from New York City that I'm recently working on. Now this area right here that I have been working on a lot of road expansions because it needs more for low buildings, because the only way to build skyscrapers you need to let the residential area of the houses far away as you can. Like you cannot build skyscrapers near the houses. Now this here area that I if this building was used to be the tallest building, but now this red one is the tallest, but definitely not the skyscraper. It's still a low-rise building. Now over here we have the apartment complexes that's still working on it, alongside the other houses that've been working on it. If you check out the last update video, and as you see, this was the first apartment complex wasn't completed. If you look similar to ones in the United States and from Canada in Vancouver, British Columbia. Now these houses are still working on it. I add some garage in the back based off from Google Maps that you probably saw, including one in Canada. And you see some of the houses are still not start building yet because they did not start the foundations, because I need to do a lot of road works. But I've been recently overworked. I try to put the walls in the road, build the houses, what kind of texture the houses I had to build. Now this area right here was the longest. Now the area goes what the pattern of the houses would you look like. The only way to have to build houses that you must not build houses across the town area, because another way to build a city, you need to keep the houses far away as possible so you can build skyscrapers that are tall. But the problem is I don't have any electricity where to put some water supplies, power plants, including some other electricities, but I don't know where I'm supposed to build, because this city is going to be very, very big, based off from Mexico, the Philippines, the UAE, Canada, including the United States, along with the UK. Now this side here looks very different. It was looking in the middle, but the problem is the middle looks quite different, because the houses isn't able to fit through there. I don't know where I'm supposed to start. I put these green buildings, but I had to get rid of them. But I don't know where I'm supposed to start. Maybe to build some like townhouses or like another apartment blocks. Maybe try to get some inspiration later on, as the next update in the future later on. But I may not show yet what I'm going to do with this plot, because a lot of town homes that I need to build. But anyways, now this area right here is going to be a very massive residential area, because this area right here is going to be a lot of houses. These have a small apartments that are not going to be too tall. And also, I haven't got planned to build a school, but I may try to bring back the original school building back in the original on the overworld, so that way I can have the first school here in this new city. Now, the entire site of the foundation is still working on, because a lot of buildings needs to be built, and you may notice the textures of the blocks have been changed due to the updates. But I really like the updates. Now here let's see some new blocks updates. You may notice about these wood that you may notice there isn't a stump on top, because doesn't have a stump. So I won't have to use the log that has a stump on top, but I can still use the stump along with the other wood blocks I just recently built. They'll use them for roofs, so that way I won't have to use using regular stumps that has a hole that's the bottom of it. So anyways then, thank you guys so much for watching on the second update of Hero City. Hope you may stay tuned for more updates on Hero City later on next month. Hope you may enjoy it. So this is me signing off. Goodbye.